cast iron skillet. The burner is on about 1 notch past the medium. The skillet is cold. It's a cast iron skillet. The secret to cast iron cooking is a hot skillet. It says to put 1½ spoonfuls of that garlic in there, but you know that wouldn't be enough, so I'm going to put 2 of them big old heapers on there. Yeah. Oh, it come alive in. Now, so far, is everybody following along? Are you up to speed? Have you been taking notes? Okay, let's turn her down a little bit more. Oh, you won't be disappointed with this recipe right here. Yeah. Just kind of take notice. Actually, cooking is a lot. You know, just follow along visually. Kind of. If let's just say that you actually don't know what's going on, but you actually see it. Onions and garlic. Oh, the smell is just right. And we're going to put some. We're going to put some mustard in there, and I know everybody's going to be wondering, well, you know, how much are you putting in there? And y'all see that? It's about, I'm going to say 3 spoonfuls. Oh, yeah. Right there is where good got better. You know, if you want to, you can use dried ground mustard if you want to. I don't advise it. You know, use the real stuff. Actually, mustard is just ground mustard with some water in it, I think. Oh, yeah. And remember, we got that chicken and that there smoked sausage to go in this. Oh, yeah. Don't forget that rice. It's brown rice. A little bit of salt, not much salt. Just put enough salt in there. You see about how much that is? That ain't enough. Just enough salt to say you actually put it in there, and some pepper, some ground pepper, about that much. There'll be some numbers down there in the description. You put something in there and you stir. You put something in there and you stir. Put it in there and stir. Every ingredient gets stirred. Oh, yeah. And always just some red pepper flakes. You see about how many that was? Just a shake or 2 of red pepper flakes, just so that occasionally you will get a surprise. And this right here, now I'll tell you what, it's good, but it might be a little spicy. Oh, I wish you could smell that. Let's turn that heat back up a little bit. It might be a little spicy for the young ones, so do the taste test on it before the young ones gets a bite. At this point right here, we're going to put this here ground paprika. Y'all see about how much that is right there? The recipe's going to say 1 tablespoon, but that right there is enough. Yeah. Stir that up in. That's kind of actually that right there, that ground paprika. That's a flavor. It's the most. I've said it again and I'll say it again. That paprika is the most underused. Yeah. Sometimes I'll be honest with you. You know, way back yonder. I said if something come up, just a thought or 2, I told you I'd be honest with you. And right here is one of those occasions. I'll be honest with you. This right here is, that's better than I expected. The recipe, actually in the family cookbook, and this recipe book is not available for publication as yet. It's well, I may need some help on the public edition of the cookbook, but in the family cookbook, it's on page 35 in my book, and this right here. Let's stir that again before we put that goat milk in there. Oh yeah. Remember, well, it's just according to who you want to impress. You know, it's let's turn that heat back up right there. We need to get back on the boil. But that is if I can describe it to you because of the color, you know, the lights and everything. That right there is a real nice light chestnut brown, I would say. Oh yeah. Don't even think about tasting it right now. Do not be tasting it because this right here will be so good that once you taste it, well, you'll just turn the heat off and eat the whole thing. You know, it'll be the end of the show right there. So don't be tasting this right here. We got a pretty decent boil right there. I'm kind of waiting for the heat to come back just a little bit. Let's get just a little more on that burner right there. But up to now, and do not forget to stir. Stir. That's the stirring, and I hope I have not overemphasized the importance of stirring when making a roux or, in this case, a gravy. You see well, it's got some body to it. Oh yeah. And I've got right here, it's a 12-ounce can of goat milk. And you just put that right in there, the whole amount, every bit of it. Just put it off over in there. And I'm going to put about a cup of water in there. Now, let's just put it all in there. That was about a cup and a half of water. Now, this is where this right here is the part that separates the amateur. No, I'm not going to say that, because an amateur cook can have equally as good results as a professional with this dish right here. The secret is the roux. I'll bring this back to a boil, and on a low heat, we'll bring this back to a. Y'all see how thin that is? Okay, I'm going to bring this back to a kind of a medium thick mixture. Okay, let's put the meat in there. The chicken and the smoked sausage. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be good. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be good for you or nothing like that right there. Well, let's put some water in